Hello all, in today's video we're going to talk about EXP and rare name bonuses, probably one of my favorite things that they do for us in this game. And this is going to be the best time, well the highest percentage bonus if you may. So on the calendar, if you're going to see Scorched Sky Celebration, this is what they're calling our July 4th weekend. Basically, it's a whole week of 76% bonuses to names, rare spawns, and all that other good stuff. So you'll see it starts on the 26th and ends July 10th. So you have a good week to farm everything and anything that you want. So what to farm as far as special events go? As I mentioned, I'm going to do a video on the hardcore Crush Bone, Permafrost, Castle Mistmore, and African. There's for sure some things in some of these zones that are still relevant in this game. You're still going to have hardcore Seblis. I just released that video. Again, apologies for it being about 2 weeks too late. And then the Scorched Sky, which is going to have a few quests, some achievement points, and collects. I did videos for these last year. I don't think anything is changing from there. So again, the bonuses start on the 26th and July 10th. So in addition to this, I want to talk about a little side project that I've been working on. And this is a link tree, and I'll have a description in, well, I'll have a link in the description rather. And this is basically a link to EQ Resources database, like the search file engine. And I set it so that you just click it. So, for example, if you want to look at the best Type 5 Dex Augs, you would click it and then it would already come out pre-filled, and then you'll see from highest to lowest. Some of these are going to be obtainable by people, some may not, but simply click on it and then whatever it is, and it will tell you how to get it. So, for example, here you need Vanquisher of Knights of Shadow and so forth. Reason why I did this is because I'm knowing and just talking to quite a few people that are coming back to the game or finish their mains and looking to gear up their alts or bots or whatever the reason. So I've been sending these links to people and saying, it's great, you're leveling up and you're getting gear, but one thing to note as far as catching up and doing things, as far as your time, the Augs are better use of your time than gear, in my opinion. Reason why is like every 5 levels or every expansion release, your gear, for the most part, like 80–90% of it is going to get replaced. But the Augs, they last for at least 2 to 3 years. So it's good time spent farming proper Augs. So you would decide what aug, like what heroic that your class will define. I'm not going to tell people, oh, you're this class, you have to do this. Like you do you is basically it. Everyone's play style is slightly different, so figure what works for yourself best. The best way I could say is mimicking. You see someone that plays the same class that you do, and see how they perform. Having a parser up, comparing notes, whatever is great. But ask questions, figure out what you want. You would go to, let's say, here, and then you would find all the highest Dexogs. And it goes basically from the latest expansion to older ones. So you figure out where your happy ground is. I would say for the most part, people should start, like if you're just coming back to the game, probably ToV expansion is a great starter place. So like level 100-ish is somewhere around there is probably going to be good use of time. Farming Augs in like ROS or TBL is, you're not going to have a great time. Those expansions, in my opinion, were not tuned right at the earlier stages, so it's quite difficult to get into there if that's your level range. But TOV was a great entry expansion, so I definitely encourage people to go from there. So because of the way this is set up with the search engine, it should update when new augs come out as well. So use that time for the EXP rare name bonuses to get what you want. Oh, I'm sorry. One thing to quick note about these Augs is that a lot of them are going to be like player made. So anytime you see, let's say for the Dex proficiency, things like that, that's player made. You know, you guys get the idea. There's always going to be one player made item um, per expansion for each type of Aug. So that's really the best spot because I notice a lot of people have empty things. So even if it's a off stat, it's better than empty. So if you come back to the game and you have access to, let's say, Shay, all those ores that get one of each type. Doesn't matter if it's not yours, specific one that you want, but it's just a filler. It's better than being empty. All right, so that's it for the video. Real quick one, just talking about the bonuses coming out, and I'll put a link this so that people could start farming their augs and having a just a easier reference to each thing and what you need. All right, thanks everybody. Bye bye.